Most young boys enjoy reading comic books and watching movies about superheroes. But why? Because everyone loves the masculinity of superheroes. Superheroes do not play cowards. It's possible that you may have even thought to yourself, that's the kind of guy I want to be. Every man yearns for a feeling of strength, power, and domination, whether in the bedroom, the office, or finance. We're all looking for a little bit of macho power and boldness. Then why does it seem like many of us lack that? What are some of the habits that make men weak? Before that, if you're new to this channel, like and subscribe. We post life-changing content you don't want to miss out on. Now, let's get started. 1. Watching explicit content. Let's grab the bull by the horns, shall we? You are definitely aware of the websites I'm referring to, and you should refrain from visiting them if you're a frequent user. It's not so much the morality or ethics of watching pornography that we're fighting today. That's a whole other conversation. But rather the impact that it has on focus, attention, and you as a man. When you spend an unhealthy amount of time on pornographic websites online, not only will your drive and productivity will decrease, but so will your ability to interact with others. Watching porn makes you a coward man. In the same way that addictive medications stimulate the reward system of a man, porn can have a disastrous effect on a man's mental health. For starters, it alters testosterone's impact on the body's physiological systems, the God hormone. And if it weren't for the energy that comes from testosterone, there wouldn't be any life anywhere in the cosmos. So, focus your attention and energy towards achieving meaningful things. 2. Spending an excessive amount of time on many social media platforms. Social media can be a highly beneficial source of information. It makes it easier to communicate with long-lost pals and introduces you to new people in your area. It helps us communicate a message of empowerment to you so you can be self-motivated, which is one of our goals. However, social media is a double-edged sword. In today's environment, this is something that many people view as incredibly difficult to ignore, if not impossible. The average time users spend on social networking sites like Facebook is around an hour daily. What kind of things do you do while you're logged into social networking sites like Instagram? Track down your exes and even like old pictures of other women or guys, and spend all of your time stalking people and looking at what they are saying about you. Where do you imagine yourself being a year from now if you did everything right and all goes according to plan? What about in the next 5 years from now? Too much social media harms your mental health and overall welfare. The only thing you'll get from spending all your time on social media is heightened nervousness, increased signs of depression, and feelings of acute jealousy, which never seem to go away. 3. Always feeling like you're the victim. The experience of victimization is real, and those who have been victimized should never be blamed for their own emotional anguish. On the other hand, this is not the case with a person who has an attitude of being a victim. The victim mentality can be developed when we think of ourselves as always victims and perceive the world through the prism of victimhood. Everything appears to pile up on you, and you have no power to stop it, right? Okay, so have you watched The Joker? The main character adopts a victim mentality throughout the movie, and that's how you look like with a victim mentality always in pain and anguish. However, with consistent effort, a positive improvement is definitely attainable. The Joker's mental fragility and acceptance of victimization are reflected in the fact that he thinks the only way he can change the world is through violence. There is widespread oppression and victimization in the world, and no, I'm not going to give you an Ayn Rand lecture on how to pull yourself up by your bootstraps, because success stories of perseverance are everywhere. There's a good reason why the victim mentality is so prevalent in the developed world, but not in the developing world. 4. Staying in your comfort zone. You will never flourish when you refuse to step outside of your comfort zone and face life's challenges. Everything worthwhile in life requires effort. So, if you never take any risks or put yourself out there, You will never be more than the person you pictured yourself to be. Get out of your comfort zone and do something new. Take a cold shower for once and subscribe to the channel. It might be life-changing. Go to the gym and lose some weight. Don't be scared to venture out of your comfort zone and try something new. Move to a different location, possibly even another nation. Make an effort to power through the discomfort. Adversity is a necessary step in developing emotionally mature and physically robust men. Being satisfied will never help you reach the top of your field. You can avoid social interaction and go outside to smoke pot and play your small video games. However, in the long run, it never helps anything. Put an end to it. It's time to stop being a coward and face the outside world. Your development into a man will be facilitated by the difficulties you encounter. Get out there and get some scars. It's worth it in the long run. 5. Being a nice guy. I understand that you've been trying to act civilized for as long as you can remember, and I applaud your efforts. Wonderful, but how exactly does it benefit you? Because you are always trying to please other people when you can't say no to other people. You end up staying in positions that don't help you develop in your career, and your relationships with women don't get any better. Put an immediate end to that. Acquire your self-esteem. Take responsibility for your life and focus on activities that bring you joy. You alone will be impacted by your success or failure in this endeavor. Stop allowing other people to tell you how to live your life and start living it for yourself. Maintain your safety while asserting your position as the authoritative figure. Therein resides the core values of being respected rather than being liked. Putting one's self-respect first and foremost, in addition to respecting other people, is key. Move forward while keeping your chest out and your head held high. This is the path that true men take when navigating the world. We are not frightened and disheartened. We are not attempting to be friends with everyone, and we are not making additional efforts for those who are uninterested in our well-being. So first and foremost, focus on taking care of yourself. Spending time with the people you care about should be your top priority. That's all from this video. You can practice this for 1 month and then get back to me with the results. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so that we can turn more men into high-value men. See you in the next one.